Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Words of Ages. Today we are going to be touching upon the daily tasks empowering you to live your best version of your life, and the three elements that we are going to be talking about. Let's get right into it. Never worry about numbers. Help one person at a time and always start with the person nearest you. This was a quote by Mother Teresa. It is easy to worry about the numbers. I'm not spending enough time with my friends. I do not make enough money in my job. I only made it to the gym once this week. I gave a donation to a charity, but I'm sure they need so much more. That's a kind of worry leading to a feeling of being overwhelmed or underwhelmed, and that's a dangerous place. When you feel overwhelmed, you're precariously close to giving up. Actually, when you're underwhelmed also, you're precariously close to giving up. So don't let yourself go down that dark alley. Concentrate on your current situation, your present. What can you do right now that would cause a positive ripple effect, a positive impact in whatever little sphere that we are talking about? Is it one of your friends struggling with a relationship? Go help them right now. Is there a part-time job you can pick up a couple of nights a week to boost your income? Let's do that. Apply for it. Have you pursued new job opportunities recently that would include an increase in salary? It can't hurt to at least go figure out your options. Do you feel unhealthy today? Go for a walk or get yourself to the gym no matter what. Concentrate on what you can do today and force yourself to drop your worries about tomorrow every time they surface, and even don't think about your past. One of the best ways to get out of the funk of worry is to help someone else. It immediately takes your mind off of your own problems and it feels good. Are you a member of a volunteering organization? You don't have to necessarily join the Peace Corps to help. What you can do is, in your community today, help someone other than yourself. You will be surprised to see how reaching out to others eventually helps you. This is a classic case of how sometimes teaching. I've noticed a lot of musicians, when they're teaching other people, they eventually end up becoming better musicians because they are having to go into the rudiments. They have to teach their students the right things. So it's obvious that you have to be putting in an enormous amount of effort. One of the best ways to get out of that funk of worry is to be able to help someone else, for sure. Let's get into the next element. You have achieved success if you have lived well, laughed often, and loved much. If you died today, would you be able to look back on your life and say you've lived a satisfactory life? Or would you feel like you've missed out? Life is not merely meant to be endured. It is really meant to be celebrated every second, every step of the way. So figure out if you're having fun yet. Don't wait for the big payoff before you start enjoying life. There is no proof to support the idea that successful people must pay their dues by toiling endlessly and forfeiting happiness for a large number of years until they reach their goal. You can actually be happy and enjoy life all along the road to success. It's true. Take your blinders and look at the scenery. Take your blinders off and look at the scenery. There is so much out there for you to experience in life. Life is a journey. You only learn it when you're through, and it's not a destination. So you have to have 100%. You have to commit to life every second. You have 100% chance of dying at any point, but it's what you do between now and then that counts. One of the greatest measures of success is friendship. Have you lived well with your friends and family? Do you isolate yourself from them, or do you get together and share laughter and love? In today's world, people do prefer their me time, and I understand why, and I totally respect that. So, find out a perfect balance in that and learn to live in that balance. How do you define success? Is it purely monetary? What makes your life good? Do you agree with this quote? The definition of a successful life is different for everyone, and it is up to you to define when and how you want to achieve success and when you feel satisfied with that success. So Write down 5 things in your life for which you are grateful, and 5 ways in which you are successful today, and 5 ways that you would feel successful tomorrow. And I think you'll be in a better place. If we all did the things we are capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. Thomas Edison said this. So, have you ever taken a moment to understand what you're truly capable of? Do you ever have an idea that you think is out of the box? Do you have an idea about what you're capable of in the first place? Actually, have you ever tested your threshold, your limits? Edison suggested that very few of us have a clue about our real capabilities. What might we actually accomplish if we work together using our resources to their fullest? That is an awesome thing to consider. So how would it be, how wonderful would it be if to be a part of a world where we all explored our capabilities? It sounds like an insane but an achievable dream, I would say. The first step in discovering what you're capable of is to try new things. You have no idea what you're capable of until you try. Janet always thought it would be incredible to climb a mountain, but she really wasn't she wasn't in real good shape. So she set a date in early September and gave herself a year to work up the nerve. She walked with her best friend Judy 5 times a week and started walking around the block, but every week they increased their distance just a little bit. By the stipulated time, which is August, the ladies were hiking nearly 20 miles a week. So Janet chose a relatively easy first mountain to climb. It again goes back to that concept of us. If you want to achieve a big task, break it down into small tasks. It will over 14,000 feet at the summit, but she could walk it without climbing gear. On the scheduled day, the sun shone brightly, and Janet huffed and puffed and stopped every few feet as she reached the summit, but she eventually did it. And the view was astounding, and had Janet known what she was capable of, she only knew this once she tried. So try something new. If you don't like it, you don't really have to do it again, but at least remove the chains that limit you and jump into the unknown. Take that leap. If you like what we do with this podcast, this series, please be sure to like, share and subscribe, and send this video to a friend who might need it. And if you enjoyed what we do, please do leave us a comment and do press the bell icon, because it really helps us grow. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I will see you in the next episode of Words of Ages. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.